Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. So today we're going to be doing a guide for a Mundo top lane. I did already make a few guides for Mundo top lane in the past, but today I want to make an updated one. So with that being said, let's cover Mundo top today. Alright, so for the runes, I would recommend you guys always picking up the Grasp with Demolish, with Bone Plating, as well as Revitalize. Also taking the free boots with the 5% CDR. This is pretty much like the standard kind of rune pace that you want to be going for in most of your games. And as for like the entire full build, I'm going to leave the entire full build in the description. So with that being said, let's cover Mundo today. So Mundo as a champion itself is pretty basic in the top lane. It's very easy to understand, and it kind of explains itself. Like as far as Mundo goes in top lane, the way how you want to trade is simple. Every time your opponent goes for a CS, you want to try to drop a Q on your opponent. The more Qs you can get off him, the better it is for you. Also, you can farm with your Qs as well. So in a matchup like this one, where we have like a really hard time, like for instance, Darius literally counters us, right? We can farm with Q very easily and be fine for the early game. Alright, let me get that one. Nice. Okay, so one thing that you got to understand in this matchup, Darius flat out destroys us in the early game. Darius literally walks over us in the early game, so we have to be really careful with how we're going to treat this Darius, how we're going to be playing against him. Overall, Mundo scales a lot better than Darius in a very different way. I'm just going to take like a second point to my Q here. Ultimately, Mundo scales up in a very different way. Oh, I just missed that one. Kind of unfortunate. But then again, Mundo mid-late game is better than Darius in loads of ways, so if we don't happen to get any kills in the laning phase, we should be okay. Ultimately, this matchup, as long as we don't make a mistake against Darius right now, as long as we don't accidentally die against this guy, we should be okay. We should be able to like outscale this guy very hard. Alright, let's get this thing here. I don't know what's going on with my ping. I have like 160 ping. Huh? I have 160 ping. What is going on here? It's not even going down. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to live up with like 180 ping for now. I don't know what's going on. Let's keep going up. Alright. So. Oh, that ping is really annoying. It really is annoying. But anyways, guys, we want to keep on freezing the lane around this side of the lane, at least for temporarily. Especially like pre-6. Darius can engage on us at any time right now. So all we want to focus on is freezing the wave around our side of the lane. And then every time he walks off the creeps, every time he walks off the wave, and we see like an opportunity to Q, then we should take that chance. The more often we can poke him with the Qs, the better it will be. Nice. Right there, there's no creeps. Oh, actually I missed that one. Anyways, we can kind of like zone off Darius when trying to farm up. For instance, right now, this guy seems to be really scared because of the jungler that might potentially come. What we could do here is walking up to him, just like this, and trying to predict wherever he goes to. Often you can just like walk up to your opponent and then try to hit your Qs. The closer you get to your opponent, the easier it gets to land your Qs as well, so there we go. The Qs do all, like, they do like an insane amount of damage in the early game. Nice. We want to hold this wave like this. This allows us to keep on freezing on our side. Nice. This time I'm going to walk up a little bit. Actually missing it. Something that you want to be aware of when playing Mundo top is the fact that your E is not just a damage booster. It doesn't just boost your damage, but you can also use it to cancel your auto attack. Okay, we're gonna go into this guy. I'm just gonna pop my ultimate just to get like a little bit more movement speed. Okay, here we go. Nice. So we've been freezing around our side of the lane the entire time. We've literally been playing as safe as we possibly could. Landing the Qs on the farm whenever we couldn't take it. Trying to poke down Darius whenever he sends off the wave. But ultimately, freezing around our side of the lane allowed us to, like, set up the entire lane for ganks. This is how we get the first kill, which is very good. I'm going to be pushing this in right now. Pushing in is really hard in the early game with Mundo because the wave clear is not that great. You could use your W, but it's not. It doesn't do much. It does help a little bit trying to take the CS down, but ultimately it doesn't really do much. Alright. We're gonna go back right now. I think this guy might chase me. Okay. Now, as for the skill order, you want to be maxing your Q in most games. You can also max your E first, but generally, maxing your Q in the landing phase is a lot better in most games. Also, for the first item, I would always recommend going for Sunfire Cape if you're into like AD matchup. And if you're playing as AP, you could build the... you could rush the Spirit Visage, which I honestly wouldn't recommend. You could do it, but you don't have to. But you also have like other items, but which will help you as well. Generally, as long as you eventually get the Sunfire Cape in your game, you should be alright, because the Sunfire Cape allows you to potentially push lanes a lot easier and also making you more tanky at the same time. It's very gold efficient, and for basically what it does, it's actually really, really OP. Okay, it's gonna come close soon. We can let like a free Q on this guy. Let's take a look where he's gonna come from. Okay. Try to land the Q here. Get a free Q off. Just like 250 damage right now. It's doing like insane damage. 2 Qs alone is nearly its entire health bar. Oh, we nearly hit that one too. That would have been great. I'm just constantly watching the map right now to see where the enemy jungler is at this point. Oh, nice. Trying to predict wherever he's gonna walk to. But yeah, technically hitting the Qs all the time, it's super easy to do. So long as you're really good at like trying to predict wherever your opponent's gonna walk to, it's really not that hard to do. Now, as far as like canceling your auto attack goes, you can easily do like an auto attack on your champion or on a creep, and you can literally press E right after that and do like another auto attack. This is very, very important when playing Mundo, because it allows you to maximize your damage. For instance, right now, you can literally cancel it. Doesn't matter how much attack speed you have. Oh, actually got that one off. Like I mentioned before, we're just going to be playing safe right now. Our time is definitely going to come very soon. Nice. That's the bone plating. Just have to hit a few more Qs. Okay, great. I don't think I hit that one. We could try to fight this guy. Or well, we don't have to. We're going to be pushing this in right now and then eventually get my Sunfire Cape. Nice. I think he's going to go back to base right now. Okay. Let's make our way back. We will be getting our Sunfire Cape now. And this is basically where the entire game is going to turn around a little bit for us. The Sunfire Cape allows us to immediately push down waves and to roam right after that. This is the most important thing. The Sunfire Cape allows you to push in the lane so you can pressure the other lanes. So basically, the idea is in simple, you want to push the lane with Sunfire Cape and your W and everything at the same time. And then you want to roam immediately. That's basically the idea. That's like the thing that behind it. Sunfire Cape is not just a tanky item, but it allows you to do so much more. Alright, we're going to be pushing this in constantly right now. We're going to be pressuring all day. And then, it also allows us to get more free Qs up on this guy. Okay. I can't hit the Q when he's standing too close, because otherwise, nice. Ooh, I nearly hit that. Shyvana is currently mid lane. Okay, that's a good short trade. I mean, I can ultimate myself back, so it's not a problem. Still have my another potion too. It's kind of like a boring matchup, to be honest, because it kind of comes down to like scaling up. Ultimately, it's just like scaling all the time. Siobhan is currently mid lane still. I just want to be pushing this in right now so I can roam mid lane. That's my goal at this point. Okay. My TP will be coming back in about 70 seconds. That's when we can do stuff. This is the only problem about Mundo top lane is the fact that some matchups, like this matchup for instance, there isn't much that you can do despite avoiding the fights, because Darius generally counters champions like this. It's really as boring as it can get. You can stay safe all the time, but it like, as for fighting, you don't really get to fight your opponent in matchups like this one. Okay. It's gonna get push into me now. Nice. We can land a free Q on this guy. We're gonna be pushing this in right now. Gonna take the chance that we have. Nice. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna be looking for opportunities right now. Gonna see what we can do here. If we could try to set up the lane for a gank, that would be really nice. Oh. Ugh, I have high ping again. I don't know what's going on. I never have high ping in my life. I never have high ping ever. I don't know what's going on currently. It's kind of distracting. Okay. Back to like a 180 ping. Let's take a look here. Ooh, nearly dodging it with like a 160 ping. I never have high ping in my life. No idea what's going on here. Okay. We can all in this guy right now as soon as Syndra comes in. Ultimately, right now, it's just about taking the wave and then eventually going back to base, buying the next item. I'm gonna all in this guy. Oh, nice. Yep, we got this guy. Oh. It's because of the ping I don't happen to get this guy. Okay, nice. I just killed him with like 160 ping. Okay, let's go. Let's push. But anyways, this is like what Mundo is about. Like this Darius thought that he could force the platings, but ultimately, you should never underestimate a Mundo. Like we can literally all in at any time. Nice. Mundo's all-in power is very strong. Maybe not as strong as Darius would be, but then again, Mundo's like a stacking champion. If your stats are better than your opponent, all you have to do is all in and you win. Like that's basically what the champion is about. I'm gonna go back to base right now. I'm gonna be buying my next item, which will be the Spirit Visage. Eventually, if I manage to get that Spirit Visage, my healing becomes so insanely overpowered that I can literally tank anything that I want. Like that's how strong the Spirit Visage really is. Let's take a look here. Maybe I can TP down here at any time right now and help them out. Doesn't really look like I have to TP though. Okay, nice. I can go back into the lane. This guy's got to be really careful right now. Darius is roaming down to mid lane, so that gives us the opportunity to roam, to push this in again. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we can TP down here. We can dive these guys. I'm just going to do it. I want to force his lane right now. I'm going to get it done for. Unfortunately, I think he had vision there. I think he did. Let's take a look here. Okay. They're going for the fight, so I'm gonna join them too. I think they will get them before I even get there. We can get this guy. I'm just gonna go in. I can sit like this for a while. Like, this is one of the beauty things about Mundo top lane. You can literally pop your ultimate, you will get more movement speed, and you can run someone down. You can literally chase somebody down on our tower, and you're not gonna go down. Like, the tower doesn't kill you. It's one of the good things about Mundo. Unfortunately, they're getting the tower here. We did have some good catches, but... Okay, we got this guy. Nice. The mid laner is getting all the kills, which I'm honestly... I'm happy with that. I don't need to get the kills to be carrying this. To be, like, insanely strong. I don't have to. We're gonna push it in the next wave. And then the... We're gonna push at least 2 waves now. And then we're gonna take some jungle camps too, and then we go back again. Nice. We have maxed out my Q, my E, and my W is coming right now. But technically, once you max the Q and E, that's pretty much all you need. The W is not really that strong. It's not that insanely strong. It only helps with like wave clearing. Ultimately. Okay. Gonna get this R here too. I only need 300 more gold, and that's it. I just need 300 more gold. I'm just gonna let that ward be there right now. I'm just gonna go for the camp here. Even getting the camps is not really that hard to do with Mundo. Let's see. I'm not gonna steal that one. Nice. I can make our way back. Good, so we have the Spirit Visage right now. This is pretty much the point in the game where Mundo becomes overpowered. Literally overpowered. Now we can pop the ultimate. We will heal so much and so fast that they will need years to take me down at this point right now. This is going to be the beauty of Mundo right now. This is where this champion becomes insane. So we're going to be pushing this in. Nice. Just like that. I'm gonna push in the next wave here too. My TP is coming back in about a minute. If they could get him, that would be nice. Next wave we can take that too. Darius is currently really low on health, so I'm assuming that he's not gonna stay here. And if he does, then we can fight him. Nice. Like, you see, like, with Sunfire Cape, it's super easy to push in waves. It's really not that hard at all. This is, like, one of the good things. We can fight these guys right now. What are we moving down there? Darius is currently top lane, so once I get there, we could fight them. Okay, here we go. They can't outrun me. Once I use my ultimate. Here we go, got him. Thank you very much. Look at this guy too. I just want to get this guy first. We can chase him down with my Qs here. Ooh, he actually dodged that. That's interesting here. Okay. I can just keep my W being on. Thank you. As you guys can see, like, you can literally walk through the towers and barely receive any damage. This is the beauty of Mundo. This is what makes Mundo so strong. Let's take a look here. So our next item is going to be a warmog. Let me just type it down. There we go. So we have the warmogs, who will once again make us more tanky, but also at the same time is going to heal us up to full health without using the ultimate. Just regular healing. Let's take a look here. Where's this guy? I can just keep that W on because it's not really hurting me at all. Nice. I could keep this thing on forever. It's not going to do anything for me. Dragon is spawning very shortly, and we're going to need to get this thing, so I'm just going to stay around it. I will be split pushing bot lane. If something happens, I can TP anyways. Okay, let's push it in. Nice. They are grouping for the dragon right now. It would be very good if my team groups up at this point. Here we go. I can tank this for days. Okay, Kai down as well. Looks like my team's losing pretty hard here. So ultimately, the way how I played that, I was pretty good, but my team got completely caught there. All of my teammates were completely caught at this point. So I was tanking pretty well for them, but they all were positioned in the wrong way. So they all got caught there. That's not very good. You can be as tanky as you want to be, but if your teammates get caught at a certain point, you're not gonna win it. We can hold this for a while. Shouldn't be a problem. Nice. Okay, here we go. Got this guy. Really good. We can keep chasing this guy down because of my Qs. Nice. I can keep pushing right now. Get the next wave. We currently have a pretty big lead over Darius, which is very nice. Look at that wave clear. This is literally one of the reasons why Mundo top lane is so easy to play. Especially for like low to mid elo. This champion is a god champion. Oh, he just stole it from me. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I can go back to base right now. I can get my warmogs right now. It's going to make us even more tanky. It's going to help us being always at full health all the time. Nice. So our next item is going to be this item. This item allows us to be running even faster, making us more tanky, and overall starting the engages into the enemy team. It's going to be a great item. Eventually, we will also get like a thornmail at some point. Alright. Honestly, the best thing to do right now is just simply to group up, go for the upcoming team fight. I have no idea what's happening with my ping currently, but I have like 200 ping. Again, 200 ping. He's overextending quite a bit. Nice. Okay. Gonna be helping out so to shove this in for this guy. Very nice. Let's take a look here. We could fight this Darius right now. I could engage for the team at any point. I'm super tanky right now, so. Okay, we got this guy. And this guy's ours too. They are doing the Baron, but we're getting kills in return, so it's worth. Because ultimately we could never do the Baron at this point because the inhibs are down and everything. At least we're getting kills in return for the Baron, so it's something. We're pushing this in all the way. Gonna get at least the next wave too, and then we're gonna go back to base. At least one more wave. They're getting pretty strong right now. Oh. Unfortunately, there's just nothing we can do right now because, you know, we got the kills, which is great, but ultimately it comes down to farming up again right now because we have 2 nips being down currently, and they have Baron, so all they have to do is just go bottom right now. It really comes down to my teammates at this point. Let's push this wave 2. Nice. I just want to keep on wave clearing bot lane so that they don't eventually get the tower. I want to keep them away from getting the tower for a while. The longer we can delay this game right now, the better it is, because my team destroys the enemy team eventually. Like, we're ahead, but my teammates are really far behind. I'm gonna have to go here. Right. Yeah, nothing we can do there, unfortunately. Just walking out, that's all we can do. Okay, we can get the next item. Nice. This is going to be very tricky because our mid lane is currently gone. Get this guy. Oh, couldn't get this guy. We still managed to defend this. Okay. Our tower is going to go. It's going to be gone here. I think this is pretty much going to be the game. There's nothing we can do to change this. To be honest, this is a very unfortunate game. There was barely anything that we could have done there because my teammates were losing this too hard. All of them were losing way too hard this game. Alright, it's over. Okay. Yeah, this is unfortunate. We had a good time. We were scaling very well, but ultimately my teammates lost way too hard and we couldn't make a comeback for that. If you're playing Mundo and you're the tank of the team and your teammates are doing really bad, then there's nothing you can do. But anyways, this is how you play Mundo, guys. Unfortunately, it may not be a win, but this is how you play Mundo. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget to check out on my stream because I'm literally live streaming almost every day right now. Challenger games. Don't forget, guys. Check out the link in the description. I'm placing it down there. But anyways, thank you for watching today. I'll catch you guys up in the next upcoming video. Peace.